Oh, the lighting's probably terrible right now. I'm sorry. Remember, guys, I'm new at this. My bad. That's probably not much better, is it? Hold up. All right, there we go. That's better. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Lazy Rockin' T Ranch. Now we got one more kind of long weekend of the summer left with Labor Day coming up. So today's project is, apparently locking myself out of my shop. Hang on. Okay, so today's project is we're going to try to revive this old boat. This is a 2002 Southern Skimmer 14-foot double wide fiberglass flat bottom. It has a 1999 Yamaha C40 40 horsepower 2-stroke outboard. Did have a standing side console. I pulled it out. I had plans on doing a custom center console, but I just put the tiller handle and the seat back in it. Boat itself is real solid. The motor here has been my main problem. It has been finicky, to say the least. So I had it running last year, and when we put it out in the water, it acted like it wasn't getting fuel, and we ended up having to be towed back. But luckily we were out with some friends and it wasn't that big of a deal. So we are going to try again. Like I said, it's acting like it wasn't getting fuel. We're going to run through the cars, pull them off. I got a new fuel pump for it. Not sure if that was a problem or not, but we're just going to start with the simple stuff first. As you know, with this channel, I'm just kind of figuring stuff out as I go. So let's get into it. Well, get the hood off of this thing so we can get to this carburetor. Set off to the side. Alrighty. The carbs are here. Go ahead and get this air box out of the way first. gas mixed up. It's right there for now. I got some freshy spark plugs. I'm gonna pull out our old ones and get them a little look-see. That one's pretty dark looking. I'll check the lower unit fluid. All reality, this should be fine. I changed it last year. Just wanna, yeah, it's got plenty in there. Whoops. Definitely like the last thing you wanted to do. Great. All right, let's put the earmuffs on her and get some water and see if she'll fire off. Let's see what happens. Running idling super duper high, so I idle screw right here. I lowered it down. It seems to be doing all right, going in and out of gear, forward reverse, I mean. But I'm not going to trust this thing until we actually put it out on the water. This is exactly what it did to me last time. Ran good with the muffs, able to rev it up, no problems, but as soon as we put it in the water and it had a little load on it, it wanted to cut in and out. So we're gonna sweep it out a little bit, take it to our local boat ramp. I'm gonna call one of my buddies so that way I'm not by myself and in case I get stranded. All right. You always want to take a little backup on stuff like this, so we'll see what happens.
Bust it off and see what happens. Let it warm up a second.
Yeah, let's see how she does.
You get to put your little safety thing on, or is it bypassed?
No, it's bypassed. Okay.
Good start.
Good sign. Maybe go upstream first. Yeah, it's a little bit of a pain. May want to go back up and dock back up to do that. little seat base. Uh-oh. Try not to make a huge mess. Ah. Can't believe I did that without getting it all over my hands. Okay, we're trying to get our storage door installed. I got my sealant all the way around, and you can kind of tell I had to add some framing in. This door doesn't quite fit. I've said it before, I'm gonna keep saying it. I just kind of fumble my way through this stuff. I could not find a door that fit like perfect on this thing. So I'm working with what I got again. But I think it's gonna work out okay. I kind of framed it in nice and just kind of sealed in the cracks. I just need a door on it really to keep all the stuff from coming out, or just a ton of water getting in there so some stuff can stay dry. But anywho's, try to not get the sealant everywhere. Now I just hope she closes. Crap. Got a problem. Well, it seems I have blocked my latches. I have to figure something out. Hang on. I figured out my problem with my door. So, because I had to put this frame in, my little latches go like that. It's supposed to hook on the back of this plastic. So what I did is actually, I just took a little grinder and I just kind of power sanded me some grooves in there, and now it locks up nice. So we are done, at least for now. We're gonna get her all cleaned up. We are going headed to the beach, Topsail, Surf City, North Carolina, and we're gonna test her out again. It did okay on the river with me and my buddy Taylor, so we'll see what happens. So we polished this little turd up right nicely, at least compared to where we started. Now the little boat did good on our river test. You can tell in the video we were getting a bit of like a kind of like a up and down kind of hop a bit in the front. Played around shifting the weight around and the trim itself. But on this motor, it's a manual set trim. So unfortunately it's not electric. So you have to pull the motor to full lock, and then you have your pin and you pull that. It's got like a little latch here and a spring on the other side that keeps tension. That's why that stays where it's at. But it's got like a latch here. So you have to manually change the trim on this, and it is a bit of a pain. Trying to do it on the fly while you're not anchored or docked up is a little sketchy. It's because you can kind of be like drifted around. This is only a 14-foot John boat, so it did pretty decent on the river, but on the intercoastal waterway, Topsail Beach area, we were down there. It was a busy weekend, Labor Day weekend, and we went on a bit of a wild ride. It was a bit of a traffic, water was a bit choppy. Really wish I had my GoPro. I forgot it that day, but me and my buddy Taylor, we went on a bit of an adventure, but we rode up and down there for a while. Boat plowed right on through. Surprisingly didn't take on a ton of water, but not what that boat was meant for. So make a great duck boat or like a river boat for somebody, fishing boat. But I think we did pretty good on it. It runs decent, and I think it's been thoroughly tested. So we got a solid little unit here. Now that's going to do it for today. This is our project for the weekend. I appreciate you guys tagging along. If you like this sort of thing, make sure you hit that like, hit the subscribe. Make sure you can stick around and see what I'm up to over here at the ranch. You never know what project I'll come up with next. And I will see you guys next time.